Welcome to another film breakdown. Today we have Georgia linebacker C.J. Allen. Here's my C.J. Allen scouting report. He's a 6'1", 230-pound junior for Georgia. He was a top 100 player in the 2023 class out of Barnesville, Georgia. Allen played both linebacker and running back for Lamar County High School, was Region Player of the Year in 21 as a junior, also played basketball and competed in track and field. Actually qualified for the GHSA state championship in shot put, and Allen chose to stay home and play for Georgia over Tennessee, Auburn, and others. Started in 5 games and appeared in all 14 in 2023, recorded 41 tackles. He then started every game in 2024, recording 76 tackles and 3 TFLs, and then this past season was a true breakout. He had 85 tackles, 8 TFLs, and 3.5 sacks, was an all-SEC first-team selection. In strengths, I write C.J. Allen is an athletic linebacker with smooth hips that allow him to have fluid movement and coverage. He can cover tight ends who try to stretch the field by flipping his hips from a back pedal to full stride effortlessly. He has the speed to mirror wide receivers through the second level before handing them off to a defensive back. Allen tracks the quarterback's eyes well to jump the pass and meet the ball at the target when thrown in between or around the hash marks. As a run defender, Allen sheds blocks efficiently. He is able to move around or through offensive linemen with both finesse moves and strength at the point of attack. Allen is a consistent tackler and does well to wrap up both arms around the ball carrier. He can be a defensive anchor who can make it impossible for offenses to operate in the middle of the field. In weaknesses, I say Allen is not the quickest processor. Pre-snap recognition and processing is required to be an elite Mike linebacker, and he is still behind the 8 ball in those areas. This can either cause ball carriers behind the line of scrimmage to beat him, or it can cause him to get lost in zone coverage. At the point of attack, Allen does not bring that signature boom or power that so many linebackers have trademarked throughout the years. He does not make heavy contact or strike fear into wide receivers coming across the middle. In conclusion, C.J. Allen can become an elite linebacker at the next level if he becomes a more effective pre-snap processor. Adding a good 10 pounds of muscle to his frame could help him impose his will when laying the hit stick, but it is not necessary to make him an effective tackler, as he is already productive in that category. Best team fits, in my opinion, are the Bears, the Dolphins, and the Panthers. My player comparison is Chargers linebacker and former Washington State Cougar Dion Henley, and my player grade is a round 2 of 84.4. My main concern with C.J. Allen is the lack of sand in his pants. When he gets close to the line of scrimmage and engages with a blocker, he struggles to shed that contact. So right here, you're going to see Allen just engage, try to break through, but instead he just gets washed out. And he fires in, engages, just gets uprooted off his rush. And I don't think Allen is an effective rusher off the edge. I actually don't think he provides any upside there. He's just too little and he doesn't have any pass rushing moves. So watch 3 right here. And just gets rinsed by a tight end. And just put in the dirt. And that allows Chris Brazell to make a touchdown. But honestly, if he just stays patient and waits for the ball carrier to come to him, he's really effective. And right here, he doesn't get involved really with trying to rush the quarterback. Sees his teammates already firing into the backfield, so he waits for Aguilar to inevitably step up. And then he slides across the face of the offensive tackle and gets there to make the tackle. And in open space, a lot like a lot of the other elite linebackers in this class, he's a difficult landmark to really hit in the second level. When he stays away from the line of scrimmage, I think he's more effective. So you're going to see him here. Creeps closer, but he's not really at the line of scrimmage. The offensive line has kind of just come forward. Lead blocker here, trying to get to him. Ball carrier right here. He takes on that lead block, and with that, while still engaged in the phone booth with that blocker, manages to get his arm out and help make the tackle. You want to talk about range. Look at a guy, a linebacker, who can just get from point A to point B to get his hand on a football and prevent a completion in the middle of the field. Take away all the hash marks. Anything in between the hash marks, excuse me. Watch C.J. Allen here. Ball is thrown. he's already triggering, right? He's in the middle taking up this whole area. He triggers, hand on the football, incomplete. That's a really good play by a really instinctive linebacker who has a lot of range. See it from this angle, just no, no, no. Right here, this is a miscommunication by the Tennessee offense, and right when Allen recognizes that, he shoots through to disrupt everything and prevent anything from happening. So right here, hands off to the wrong side. I don't know why. I don't even know how that's possible, considering you see your running back next to you on the other side. Anyway, Allen recognizes that right about here and fires in, waits for Aguilar, and then pounces. I hope the select plays I showed kind of demonstrated where I'm at with CJ Allen, both the good and the bad. I think he's a good player. I don't think he's a world beater. Think he needs to fill out his frame. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if his frame is maxed out. We'll see. But he needs more sand in his pants. He needs more pop in his upper body. If you've made it this far, we have 5 things we got left to do. We got to like the video. Then we got to subscribe. Then we got to comment saying we did both of those things. Then we got to turn the notification bell on. And then we got to tell an aging relative about this video and channel, so that when they meet their maker, they can say they watch some ethical ball talk. Until next time, I love you. Deuces.